I have a crazy idea. Somewhere, either in this notebook, let's see, or in my other one, I have a list of Forever WIPs, so works in progress that I haven't finished and that have been like not finished for years. Some of them since I even started coloring. Here it is. Okay, so this is my list of Forever WIPs. And I thought I would torture myself a bit. Yeah. By basically putting a number on each of these and then dragging one of them, or probably with a random number generator, and putting myself to a challenge to finish that page. And I'm quite nervous because there are some pictures here that I really don't feel like finishing. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. How many are there here? I need to count first, okay. 49 is what I get to. Okay, let's see if we can put on let me write that down. 49 totals. Alright. Let's see if we can find a random number generator. Alright, lower limit 1, upper limit 49, generate. Oh my god, 26. 26 is the season forest in Enchanted Forest. Okay, alright, let me drag out that one. It could be worse. It's not one that really inspires me. And there's a bit of saving that needs to be done, but here we have Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basword, and the one that is this one is this page. Okay, so the idea here was to dedicate each of these parts to a different holiday even. So this would be Easter, and then Midsummer, Halloween, and Christmas. And the main reason why I stopped working on this is because of this quite... I didn't like how this Christmas page was going with these red dots. But maybe I can make that work. Oh, alright. Alright, okay. Alright. I was kind of wishing for a simple page so I could, you know, finish it within this video. But this is not a simpler page. I also have here, I went over the line of winter. But that's fine. I'm guessing Halloween will have like a dark background anyway. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay. But yeah, alright. Right, so welcome to voiceover me. Yeah, if I sound a bit like weird and stuff, it's because I'm sick, or I was sick. I feel like today was the first day I actually felt like writing down a to-do list and following it, so yeah, progress. But yeah, so I'll be talking a bit about what I'm doing in camera, but also we'll be doing some Wikipedia diving again. Because that's fun, for me at least. So yeah, I had like 6 hours of footage, so spread out over a few weeks, and this is on 4 times the speed. My brain is not working that well. I don't know if this is a good idea. If I have long pauses, it's because my brain is buffering. But yeah, so I'm using Inktense for the background. Starting out with that, I will have certain sections where I will be telling you a bit about, or like where I recorded what I was thinking at that moment. So I'll leave you over to past me in those. But yeah, just messily covering a lot of the lines, as you can see, cleaning it up later with Polychromos. That's how I usually use Inktense, as a base. And I'm too impatient to be too particular with my brush when it comes to the lines, so it's a bit messy. Yeah, alright. When it comes to Wikipedia, and you'll be hearing my mouse move and stuff. So there's an owl on this page. It feels like, I don't know, I've been talking about owls a lot on this channel, but hey, I've never done a Wikipedia dive on owls, so let's do that. So they are birds. Hooray! Good Wikipedia, now I know. They include over 200 species. Oh my god, Strigiformes are the order. Alright, and they're mostly solitary and nocturnal birds of prey. Oh my god, I should have the video on also and see it, so I see what I'm doing, so I can remark on anything important. Let's see, like that maybe. Multitasking, yeah, I'm good at that. Not. But okay. They have, let's see, binocular vision. What does that even mean? Binocular vision is a type of vision in which an animal has two eyes. Okay. I could have figured that out. Bi is usually a number for two, right? Or like I think it comes from the Latin for bi is two, right? No, mono D. D is the... What does bi come from? Okay, etymology. Etymology? Let's Google correct me. Etymology, there we go. Bi. Okay, it's a 1950s abbreviation. Okay, wait, let's see. More, give me more. Okay, no, that's for the word bisexual. Okay, sure, but origin of the word bi, derived from Latin and its Greek variant D. Okay, I have the Latin numerical numbers, I guess, in my brain. It's from chemistry. You're supposed to know, like, you know, when you're naming the stupid carbon, hydrogen stuff. So con. But you have like mono D3, and then you have tetra, penta, sexta, hepta, octa, nona, deca. Wait, I can count to 10. Where were we? Binocular vision. Owls have two eyes. Okay, good. We learned a thing. They have... Okay, they also have binaural hearing. I'm guessing that means they have two ears. No. Yes, maybe. Sound localization is a listener's ability to identify the location of origin of a detected sound, direction or distance. But that doesn't tell me what binaural hearing. Okay, anyway. So in the video, by the way, you're seeing me go in with Polychromos now on top of the Inktense, and I was quite bothered by these red splotches in the winter part. So what I did was what I usually do, is try to soften them, in this case with pink. I don't want to say I always try to soften it with pink, but that might actually be what I usually do.
But yeah, and then I also do the other trick, which is to spread it out more on the page. So you see I'm going in with pink splotches in the background. And that, I don't know, helps spread out the thing a bit more, I feel like. So yeah. I'm trying to find this binaural hearing. Okay, it comes from sound localization. Yes, I know, we were there just now. But let's see if we can find it on the page. Oh, it's just over there. That's not that good. Okay, here we go. Binaural localization, however, was possible with lower frequencies. Okay, no, wait. Let's see. We need to go further back. The human outer ear form direction selective filters. Depending on the sound input direction, different filter resonances become active. Okay. As a consequence, front-back permutations of the inside the head localization can appear. Blah blah. Okay, here we go. Dummy head recordings, or otherwise referred to as binaural recordings. Okay, what's that? Let's see, I think we're approaching a section where I talk in the video as well, so we'll come back to that. Cliffhanger. No, not a cliffhanger at all. This video is a mess. But no, I wanted to just mention the gel pen you're seeing. So usually I would like to wait till the end before going in with a silver gel pen or whatever. But when in doubt, or like when just messing around and trying to figure out what to do, I sometimes jump steps. And in this case, you'll see the gel pen popping up a bit whenever I feel like it. Yeah, just wanted to mention that. And now over to present time me, except past me.
Alright, so this is where I'm at right now. I basically filled in Easter and Halloween. I decided to go in with a bit of blue into the Halloween. And to make the transitions more smooth. And then I've also gone in and shaded the leaves in winter, and I also put in some gel pen in some of the details. There'll be more of that in the end. But yeah, I'm thinking of how I want to do the trees. There are a few different options. I could go all in the same color. I could go for different color for each section, I mean. It might be cool to do them black and white, maybe with patterns and stuff inside. Otherwise I could go with blue here and then go into pink, I guess, and then green, dark green, and then light green maybe. That might be the more interesting version.
And we're back for the second time. What you, dear watchers, get to skip are all the times I get to curse because of the software crashing and stuff. But yeah, we were talking about binaural hearing, and then we ended up with dummy head recordings, and I clicked on that, and it's just a dummy with two microphones arranged with the intent to create like sound where it's coming from. So yeah, but I still think binaural means two ears. But then I tried finding, okay, what does naural mean? And typing it into Google gives you first up a site called, let's see, what was it here, definitions.net, where apparently you can post different definitions and then rate them, and ChatGPT gave the following definition apparently, and it's rated with 0 votes, and I want to give it negative votes because what it says is that there is a typo in the term provided. However, assuming you meant natural, I did not. So that's a dead end. So going back to a weird 90s site, I don't know if it's really from the 90s. It looks like it's from the 90s. It's harmful to my eyes. It says, let's see, I was just here. So this is wordaz.com. Yep. Binaural off or pertaining to or used by both the ears. Okay, good. Alright, binaural means used by both ears, and what does naural means? Probably ear something. Maybe if we do what was it? Etymology? Etymology naural. When it comes to natural, corrects to natural automatically. Yeah, no, it's too close to the word natural. Is this where maybe I can put quotations around naural to make it, to force it to use naural. Except it doesn't force it to use naural. Okay, I'm just going to assume it has to do with ears. Let's see, maybe like this. Greek for ear. Okay, and it's automatically translated to Swedish instead. Why is here ear in Greek? And cookie stuff, I hate this so much. Why is using the internet so painful nowadays? I need to get like, I have it on my phone, I have like good VPN and stuff, but my personal computer is a mess. Anyway, shortcut back to the video, or not shortcut, I don't know, whatever words. Yeah, I decided to go for the colorful trees. So this is me coloring the Easter one in green, and I start up by just doing a watermarker base, texture base, and then I go in with pencils on top to like do a bit of shading, and gel pen in the end. Yeah, back to this ear in Greek. Of course it's written with the Greek letters, that doesn't help me. Okay, this is a bit fun if you're like 5 years old, which I might be. But ear is spelled at least the same way in Greek. With Greek letters, it's spelled the same as the English for neuter. That's fun. It's not pronounced like that. It's pronounced no, no. Oh, here, no. I don't know. If anyone is Greek, let me know if naural is somehow. Am I mispronouncing the word naural? Is it supposed to be neural? No. Okay, wait, let's see. Be naural, be neural? Is that better? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's see if I can I hear how that is supposed to be pronounced? Oh my god. By now roll. is how it's supposed to be pronounced according to... Let's see if I can hear this in over the sound of... Binaural, okay, you know. Binaural. Okay, close. Close, but no cigar. But it's not the same as neutered, at least. Okay, anyway. Owls have 2 ears. That's the conclusion. Okay. Going back, eyes. So now we know. Owls have 2 eyes and they have 2 ears. Good. They also have sharp talons and feathers. The feathers are adapted for silent flight. Good. Oh, exceptions include the northern hawk owl. Exception for what? Having 2 eyes? Okay, so let's... Northern hawk owl is a medium-sized true owl of the northern latitudes. Usually stays within its breeding range, blah blah blah. Okay, it is one of the few owls that is neither nocturnal nor crepuscular. I should stop trying to pronounce weird English words. What is this? A crepuscular animal is one that is active primarily during the twilight period. Okay, crepuscular. Okay, let me see how that is pronounced. Crepuscular. Crepuscular. Okay, crepuscular. Yeah, alright, that. Let's see. What did I say? They said it's exceptions include the ural. Okay, what does the urnal? What's that? The urnal, what's that? Now I'm getting, language confused because, of course, Google, the first thing it did was give me the Swedish translation, and then my brain had to, switch between languages, and that's not working. Off or during the day. Okay, so that's the... Okay, alright. I'm sorry, I read the sentence wrong. So, exceptions to the things we learned about owls before, so that they are mostly solitary and nocturnal, birds of prey, typified by an upright stance. I know I didn't read all this before. A large bored head, binocular vision, this I did read, and binaural hearing, sharp talons and feathers adapted for silent flight. That's what the first sentence, okay? And then it says exceptions include the urnal northern hawk owl, which means that it's active during the day instead of the night, as the rest of the owls, and then we have another exception, which is the gregarious burrowing owl. And in the video, by the way, jumping back to that, you see me using the yellow Posca pen a bit. And I thought I would just use that for the autumn leaves, just to make them, clean them up a bit, where some of the background had dirtied up the yellow. Because yellow is such a soft color, it's hard to... Or it's not a soft color, but it's a pale color? No. It's not as powerful, it's easy to get it dirty. So I thought I would just clean up some of the leaves with yellow Posca, but then I ended up actually using that yellow Posca all over the page to sort of unify it a bit. You'll see me going into the winter parts with the yellow, and I comment on it a bit later as well. So yeah. Let's see. Gregarious burrowing owl. Is there anyone else who doesn't know the word? I don't know the word. Let's see. Google is such a good tool. Or the internet overall, not Google it. Okay, let's see. There are other search engines besides Google. I actually use DuckDuckGo on my phone. It doesn't track you as much, and it doesn't like... It's more private, it's better. Everyone should switch to it. Not because I think that... Look, I'm not doing anything illegal or stuff like that on the internet. But that doesn't mean that companies should have a right to know what I'm doing or have insight into my doing, because like... It's creepy, okay? It's creepy. People trying to look into your window to see what you're doing, even if you're doing private stuff. That's creepy. So I'm against all that. Anyway, but I'm using Google right now. But the internet is a beautiful place. Unfortunately, it's flooded with bad stuff as well, but yeah, hey, that's humanity, right? I guess. The beautiful and the ugly living side by side. Where were we? Gregarious probably. Let's see. I don't want the Swedish results. Come on, just give me the English meaning here. Cambridge Dictionary. Cookies again. Oh my god, I hate. Oof. I need to fix this for next video. Oh, back to the video, by the way. So I go in with brown to darken up the shadows. And I was a bit skeptical of doing that because it can like... the brown is, you know, not a dirty color, but it's like, it's... I love brown, but it can mute down the colors a bit. I usually use it to mute stuff, like to not have the colors as vivid. But here I just wanted something darker, and I was thinking of how I wanted to do that. And yeah, I think it worked nice actually. I should do that more often maybe. You could go with black instead, of course, but that's very strong. I usually use blue as a unifying like shadow color, but since I already had a whole section dedicated to blue, I didn't want that to dominate the rest of the stuff going on, so I went with brown instead. Yeah, the pink of course sneaks its way into the other sections as well, because that's what pink does. And I do keep turning the book around and stuff like that. Yeah. Moving back to the owls, or rather to the definition of the word gregarious. Let's see. I'm guessing it's like sociable, approving. It looks like, yeah, okay, right. Of someone, yeah, an extrovert. Gregarious. Okay, now I know. Let's see. Where were we? We were talking about... Wait, what? Wait, a gregarious burrowing owl. Oh, so that's a social owl? Do they live in like owl flocks? Wait, let's see. It's a small short-legged owl found in North and South America. Oh, you have these guys. Burrowing owls can be found in grasslands, blah blah, dry areas with low vegetation. A roost. No, wait, what? Never mind. Ignore me. I thought it was the name for several owls, but it's not. It's something else. Where... Come on, do they live in... I want to know. Yeah. Oh, I found a picture of 5 southern burrowing owls, and all 5 of them were so cute. Behavior and ecology, okay. Oh, they can live 9 years. blah. Okay, oh, they're often killed by vehicles when crossing roads. Let's see. Okay, so they nest and roost in the burrows made by ground squirrels. A strategy also used by rattlesnakes. Doesn't sound that nice. Poor ground squirrels. Their homes just keep getting invaded by like predators and taken over. Let's see. I want to see, like, okay, wait, so, no, they seem to be like many of them just, but okay, I need to know, what are multiple owls called? Isn't it like a scholar or something like that, right? Many owls name, I don't know. A group of owls is called a parliament. I love that. A parliament of owls. And they all live in a little burrow in the ground. Wonderful. Alright, anyway. So we have the northern hawk owl and the burrowing owl. They are special. One of them is because it's active in the day, and the other one because it's social. But otherwise, they're mostly not like that. Wow. Such good content, guys. Anyway, let's see, what more do we say here? Oh, it actually says here in the Wikipedia article that a group of owls is called a parliament. Anatomy, that's not that interesting, or? Wait, okay. Here's something that I got stuck on because I don't know the words. Owl plumage is generally cryptic, although several species have facial and head markings, including face mask, ear tufts, and brightly colored irises. Plumage is a layer of feathers that covers a bird, and the pattern, color, and arrangement of those feathers. Cryptic. In ecology, crypsis is the ability of an animal or a plant to blend in. Cool. Okay, of course. So owls mostly have colorings that's like camouflagey. Let's see. Then we have hunting adaptations, and we also have sexual dimorphism, which is the physical difference between males and females of a species. Female owls are typically larger than the males. Okay, there are different theories of like why one is smaller and one is larger. It's hard with theories like that, because like I feel like a lot of it is just conjunction and like, you know, it's hard. How do you prove stuff, you know? I don't know. I haven't studied anything of this, so, you know, take everything I say, like every single word in this video, except when it comes to what I'm doing in the coloring video. Everything else is just Wikipedia and you know, my brain. Nothing is researched. So yeah. I don't know what I was saying. Let's see. Scrolling down. Several types of owls are crepuscular, which is active during the twilight hours. Oh yeah, I just learned that word. Come on now. Crepuscular. No, I don't know. I don't remember how it was pronounced. Yeah, English is dying today. We have something called the short-eared owl. It doesn't look that short-eared. It has like little small little tufts on its head. But then again, you know, eared owls or birds in all, they don't have like outer ears the way that we have. They just have a hole. I don't know. For someone who's not been around that many birds, but then a friend showed me on her bird. I was a bit, not traumatized, but like, yeah, they just have a hole into the head. I mean, I guess we also have that, but we have a little like protection around it, it feels like. I mean, I guess they have feathers. Okay, anyway. So the short-eared owl is a widespread grassland species. Belonging to the genus Asio, also known as the eared owls, as they have tufts of feathers resembling mammalian ears. These ear tufts may or may not be visible. The short-eared owl will display its tufts when in a defensive pose, although its very short tufts are usually not visible. So like when it tries to be scary, it like puffs out its little ear tufts. It's not that scary. So cute. Anyway, the short-eared owl is found in open country and grasslands. Formally described 1763. Let's see. Oh, its binomial name is Strix flammea. If I was just giving those words, I would assume this is like a flaming witch. Flammea, you know, flaming, and then Strix sounds a bit like striga, which is like the Italian, and also the strega and so on. It's a word for a witch. You know, the Witcher, right, has the striga as one of the monsters. Yeah. Should I? Yeah, I'll check up the etymology for that actually. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right? Striga etymology. Okay, yeah, it's from Latin. Evil spirit. Strega in Italian, and then you have Romanian striga. Strix from ancient Greek. I wonder if that name actually does have something to do with flaming witches now. Let's see. Strix flammea meaning. Okay, it just says barn owl. I mean, yes, but come on. Strix is the genus name for owl. Yeah, sure. Okay, no, it has nothing to do with witches. It would be a bit fun though if, like, you know, this random owl with its funny little ear tufts would be like flaming witches. Doesn't make any sense. Blah blah blah. They have a scratchy bark-like call. Have you ever heard an owl? I've heard and seen owls up in the Alps. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's very very eerie. Oh, and there's also, I've told you about that little owl that we have in the Mediterranean. There's a small little owl that makes like sound like a car alarm. That's very cute. Chook. Let's see, what more do we have here? Oh, this owl, the short-eared owl, the one that tries to scare away predators by fluffing its tufts. It's all over the world actually, except in Antarctica and Australia. Thus it has one of the most widespread distributions of any bird. Oh, it breeds in, yeah, I mean, you know, South America, Caribbean, Hawaii, Galapagos Islands. It's partially migratory, you know, moving around. Short-eared owl is known to relocate to areas of higher rodent population. It will also wander nomadically. I mean, they probably don't mean that it actually walks around, it probably flies, but all I can see is this owl just walking slowly from one place to another. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's a species of least concern. It has a very large range and a lot of members, so this is kind of a common bird then. It's odd that we don't see it more often, it feels like. But I mean, you know, nocturnal, silent, probably scares us away with its stuffs. And then you get so scared you forget you saw it. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, we have something. So now I'm looking at the evolution and systematics. So, and there's like a tree, you know, of the different relatives, I guess. And one of them here are the New World vultures. And I won't pronounce the name of the order or family or whatever this is, but the picture, oh my god, guys, okay guys, I need you to go to Wikipedia and Google search for New World vultures and look at the picture. Okay, actually no, I'll do you a favor, I'll insert it in the video. Okay, wait, I need to do this. Alright, are you ready? Oh my god, look at it. It's so weird. What's happening? What's up with his chin? Oh my god. Oh, I mean, you know, is anyone here from California? This is Californian condor apparently. And like, have you seen that? Have you, like, is it real? Is this just some sort of AI bullshit, or is it real? I need to know. That's so okay. Yeah, that's that's above and beyond. Animals are so weird. I love animals. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that's a California condor. And it's a part of this weird order called New World, what was it? New World vultures. And I'm guessing New World is for the, of course, for the Americas. Okay. It's an order of raptors, or birds of prey. Okay, and it's a bit more about the classification and so on. Okay, but there's apparently a bit of a, like in the past they were considered to be a part of something else. They were supposed to be similar to storks. But then they did a DNA test and moved them. They possess unique adaptations in their one of their feather types. No, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Anyway, that prevents the accumulation of bacteria and fungal spores, allowing them to feed on carrion. Shouldn't all vultures have that? Or not? I mean, you know, all the scavenger vultures at least. Anyway, the feather adaptations include a lack of an aftershaft, a fattened shape, and a porous structure that allows no air to flow through. Let's see. They also have a highly acidic digestive system that allows them to break down and destroy harmful pathogens in their food. Yeah. One way. Okay, this is just about vultures and all. I don't feel like this article was that well. I'm like, it's one of those articles that I wouldn't trust. but let's it doesn't have enough citation. It's not like rubicized that much. It's what do they call it? They usually call it like a scrub or something. Yeah. So in the video, by the way, or like in the footage, I guess, I went in with light blue on the Easter side. So by this point I had sort of abandoned the like festival themes I thought I had going, and gone like, okay, it's just the color combo sections. You'll also notice that I didn't, or like the intersections between the seasons are like more melty than what I thought I would go for. Like they melt into one another. There's not a sharp edge between like summer and spring. Yeah. Also, I really like the way the silver gel pen sort of brought forth some of the designs. I like that a lot. So yeah, I think we're kind of approaching the end here. So we'll leave the birds to the side. I say just as I start coloring an owl. But yeah, so I did the last detailing with polychromos, and all in all, this was kind of both fun and challenging. It was nice to have like one project to focus on instead of feeling like I should color more but not knowing what exactly I should color. Sorry, I hit my mic with my hand there. But yeah, it was nice having just one project, even though I don't know. It wasn't the most fun I've ever had, of course. It was a bit like forcing myself through it, but it was nice just having one. And I do like finishing it, and I especially like ticking it off my list. So yeah, I think I'll just leave you with the music for this last part. We'll have like one, the upcoming part is where I think I'm finished, and then we have a bit of more coloring, and then I'm finished. So yeah.
Alright, I think this is finished. So, I know the lighting is as it is, but I'm trying to show you the glitter gel pen. There we go, we have some detailing. Yeah, I'm so happy to finally have done this. So, let's see if we can get it in frame here. Alright, so I didn't go as hard on the seasons as I thought I would. Like I thought I would decorate it more with, you know, Easter things, or like drawing some eggs or something like that. And for summer I thought I would go for more midsummer, and then for Halloween I would draw some pumpkins and so on. So it's sticking out a bit, the fact that the Christmas one has like Christmas light effects. But I also don't think that it's like too out of whack. These trees are a bit too dark compared to the other like nuances. You know, I kind of like it when the darkest contrast is present in more than just one section. So I might, if I ever touch this up, I might darken up all the other trees. or maybe just these ones. Could do that actually, just go over it with a bit of a darker blue. I might do that. Alright, now we're done. Not sure if that was the right decision. But I might want to color in the stuff there as well. I'll do that actually. Keep changing my mind. But this is how it goes sometimes. Like, basically, when I see it in the camera, I also see like the values in a different way. And I feel like maybe coloring these in is going to fix it for me. Because now I have this dark blob here and I have this dark blob here. And I haven't done the branches on this tree. But I kind of like this thing, I think. Alright, anyway. So, yeah. This is, I think, the end result. I'm going to stop touching it up now. Yeah, so this was this experiment. I'm quite happy with finally having finished it. It has been a work in progress for... Ooh, it's gotta be like... Oh, that's gotta be a lot of years. Don't know when exactly, actually. But, yeah, it's done. Woo, woo, woo. So to tie it together, I have the yellow Posca pen in some of the detail of the leaves. Of course, it shows up more on this side. See there? I'm thinking maybe of going over the yellow on this side with a light blue Posca instead. I think that might tie it up nicer. But I don't know where my light blue Posca is right now, so it's going to be yellow for now. The silver gel pen, I was also thinking of going in with gold instead. But went with silver, I like that. What more? Tying it up, of course, with a bit of the background splotches. In pinks and blues. Yeah. Meh, it is what it is. It's finished. Happy about that. And I think that's that. I have a lot of works in progress left. Oh, I can cross it off my list. Hey, this is the important part. Let's see where I have those. And I have those here, Forever WIPs. And I even made a little mark in front of it. So now it's done. And I only have this many left. And these WIPs are all like more than 3 years old. Because I made the list like 3 years ago. So they are like old works in progress. There are quite a few here that I'm a bit scared of, but I got like, this one wasn't one of, it was, you know, it's a big double spread. I wasn't too enthusiastic of pulling it, but I'm really happy to have done it. So yeah,